EVH are back with a brand new 5150 Iconic series. The question is, does it stand up to the 90s classics? Let's find out. The 5150 is one of the most iconic high gain amps ever. Whether you're familiar with it or not, you have heard it. It's absolutely impossible to escape it when you're listening to hard rock and metal music. It's one of the most desired amp tones around. So what is the Iconic series? The Iconic series is a reimagined version of the 90s classic. It features all the great sound, but with some modern day twists that we kind of need in this day and age. Similar to the classic, it was also designed in collaboration with James Brown, and it features all the same insane high gain you would expect from an EVH 5150. There is one huge difference between the Iconic series and the flagship EVH 5153s though. They're coming in at roughly around half the price, and that makes them the most accessible 5150s available ever. So today we're taking a look at a couple of the combos that are available in the Iconic series. I'm sat with the 60 watt monster here, but there is also a 15 and a 40 watt version available. Along with this, there is also an amp head and cab, but each of these features custom Celestion speakers which have been designed with EVH to match and pair to the sound of the amps. Every amp in the Iconic series, whether they're combo or a head, features a hybrid preamp system. The hybrid preamp system means that it's got some ECC83 tubes in the preamp and some 6L6 tubes in the power amp stage. This is the same as the classic EVH 5153s, but scaled back slightly. This means you get the signature tone at a fraction of the price point. So each of these amps has 2 channels, and each of these channels have 2 different voices. That effectively means you get 4 different voices. So we have a clean, crunch, a lead, and a lead boost, or as they like to call it, the burn. Across all these models, you will also find independent gain controls for each channel, along with different voice switches, a 3-band EQ, independent channel volume controls, resonance, presence, and reverb controls. But some of the coolest features of the Iconic series are the modern innovations that weren't originally available on the 90s classics. Things such as a power attenuator, meaning you can drive the valves as hard as you like without getting a noise complaint. Cabinet emulation. On the 15 watt model, this is a headphone output, meaning you can jam straight into headphones. And on the 40s and above, this comes as an XLR output, meaning you can connect directly to front of house or to your recording software at home. Additionally, with the 40 watt above versions, you also get a built-in noise gate. And we're all aware, with high gain amps comes a high amount of noise, and this is super helpful for getting rid of some of that before doing anything. This is all in the box. The 5150 Iconic is a beast. Growing up, I always wanted a 5150, but I could never quite afford it. The ability to have this in a more affordable package but still have the same great tone is insane. This is going to open the door for so many younger players, and it's super exciting. I literally plugged this thing in, set everything to about 12, and instantly it sounded incredible. I didn't have to spend hours dialing in tones, tweaking, or just kind of getting rid of bits that I didn't want. It's very rare to get an amp like that, and the 5150 Iconic delivers. The new EVH 5150 delivers the iconic metal and rock tone. If you're into high gain tones, you need to get your hands on this amp and find out for yourself. I've been Lucas at Gear4music. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.